I'm not going to wait long for people to get on since I know there will be a ton of you. Let's see what we got here. Getting a funky reflection. Let's see, Dave B. So you're Cal Drago, right? Hall, excuse me. Yeah, I get my. It's hard to remember everybody's name versus their username. Now here's my one thing I always have an issue with, and I don't know what the deal is. When I look at the stream from YouTube itself, it's blurry. But when I look at my stream in my encoder, it's clear. So, I'm not sure. Hey, Finding Time. Just for you. Like I said, Red Bull's nasty. But I had to stop at the convenience store on the way home. Just for you. Alright, let's get this thing started. Okay, so tonight we've got up to 4 cases of Game of Thrones Inflexions. Just came out today. A few people got their stuff a day early, so there's already stuff online so you could see what everything was. The boxes come numbered, so I don't know. That's the order that I'm going to do them in. The funny thing is that I actually had 2 cases that had the same number on them. Both of these had number 3. The 2 cases in the background there, they were 5 and 6. So the first one I took out, this is 3-1 and 3-2. So let's get started. Sponsored by Blowout Cards. Down. So when you opened up your case, Finding Time, I know you don't have to, go through it super slow and show everybody everything. How long did it take you to open one of these cases? I really don't remember how long it took me to open the Valerian steel cases. I know there's a lot less cards and a lot less packs, but you have to basically show every single card, so I feel like it takes about the same amount of time. Whoa. Such a waste of packaging. It really is. I mean, I guess nothing can be as bad as Doctor Strange, but this is pretty damn bad. Where's the case topper at? Unless it's stuck to something. Weren't there case toppers in this? There is no case topper unless it's stuck to the underside of one of these boxes. Oh, I've got the checklist open. Well, I won't be reading everything, but I could have sworn that there were case toppers. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Alright, make some room. So this is kind of a combination draft again. If you were in on the Valerian steel, you'll know how it went. The one big hit per box is the 60 items in the break. then the different insert sets, plus the parallels, and then the base cards. I will number the base cards, you know, boxes 1 through 20, and then you pick the 2 boxes of what you want. Were any of the relics that you hit super thick? Like, did you get a 4th pack in some of them? Okay, so we start. This is card 35. I'm not going to show you all the base cards. So yeah, it's a slightly thicker card. I'm not good at what the point is. And then, so there's silver and gold versions of the set. There's our hit and our insert. Another one, just so you can see what they look like. You can see the good reflection we get. You can see my camera. Okay, so we start. First one, here's a lenticular, number 1. So I don't know how well these will show up. Oh, that shows up really good. There's a dragonfly. You know, probably I'm going to sleeve every card as we go. If it ends after the first case, if this ends up taking me too long, I will I won't do it. I'll stop. I'll get to it later. So, okay, first autograph, Ben Crompton. Okay, pack number 2. Hey Liz. There's one in the soft sleeve. I think the parallel. Is that? Oh, we got a sketch already in the second pack. Base card 119, base card 2. Alright, so the base card 52. I take it the parallels, they were numbered like the golds. L36. So this is a direct continuation of Valerian Steel set. Just looking at it. Alright, I got a question to ask, and this is super important now. The difference between the International Edition and the Hobby Domestic Edition, what was the difference? Besides, you know, there's different inserts. Wasn't there something different about the sketches too? Oop. Base card 14, base card 102, base card 24, and our silver card number 98. 24 of 75. I actually like these a lot. Our sketch isn't of a character. That's why I'm asking. It's a scene. I don't know why I thought that all the, or was it the artifacts, the metal cards, were character cards on the domestic, and were scenes on the international. Brendan Cowell. Alright, so let me look for a signature. Terso something. Come on, focus in. See if I can get to ignore that glare coming from the light. Yeah, it's not. Oh. There it goes. So, Tirso Linetta. I'll just put the... I don't remember how I did this. I guess we'll put the base cards back in the box. So that way I don't get them mixed up. Everything else can stay out. It doesn't matter. So I saw, I was really busy at work today, but I had seen some people posted. So Matt had done some live breaks. Well, you know what they say, strike while the iron's hot, because once this is out there and everybody's got their stuff, and you know it's going to settle back down. But I went to the link. It was just a YouTube link though. Like I couldn't figure out like how do you join that break? How much do you know, how do you know how much it is? Base card 57, base card 123, another lenticular, base card 97. Oh, they got purple too. I mean, I don't think I would have had a chance to hang around and watch and wait. How much were they? A spot. And Esme Bianco as Roz. It's a nice signature. Like Matt actually works for Blowout, right? Oh, you were buying. Oh, you were buying a. It was a box draft. $175. That's a good price. Oh, our parallel card number 97, 69 to 175. Now, I'm just trying to figure out how do they do a box draft that cheap when aren't the boxes on the site right now like $240 or $200? Natalie Emmanuel. Or am I not thinking correctly? Oh, okay. So that's not bad. This one feels thick, this pack. Maybe we got something good in here. That's our first relic. Here's our little die cut L31 of Gilly. You know what? This is actually really cool. So this is card 39. And this is the picture here, I think. I'm trying to... Oh, I got it upside down. I think this is when they flooded the whole, when they had the battle and they flooded the whole thing with, what was it called, Dragon's Breath? That liquid that never stops burning. And then they had Braun shoot the flaming arrow in. But the card is like that same color. It's like this kind of a neon color. Base 63. Base 135. Wildfire, thank you. Couldn't remember. VR8 Cersei. It's some black fabric. Alright, so autograph wise, nothing special in the first two boxes. But we hit a sketch in the first box, and we hit a relic in the second box. So that's good. No stamps yet. I apologize if I missed it sooner, but Ben, who are you? Are you in the break? Your name doesn't ring a bell to me. That's all. Boy, these are hard to open. Alright, parallel, card number 7, 56 of 75. Card 60. Card 5. Card 115. Autograph, Gemma Whelan. Oh, okay. Well, glad to have you aboard. There's a Hodor, L32, base 99. And just like Valerian Steel, I'll list all the base from each box. 19. Just since I'm sleeving them all, it's easier to just say it while I do it. 122. Who'd we get here? Joe Dempsey. The older, more serious Joe Dempsey looking one. Do you know that right now, by the way, there's no plans, and I'm assuming that they would have done it already if they, since they didn't, but there is no rewards card for this. L2. So I was saving up points, figuring there'd be some big 1,500 point reward card. Card 83. $21. $140. Autograph, Gethin Anthony as Renly. It almost looks like, I mean, I took a real quick look at it. It almost looks like a printing plate, like it's kind of washed out. No, I didn't look at the back. I honestly, I was having truck problems and I got it fixed, and I was joking around in one of my earlier videos. I said don't use a Amco. Well, first off, I probably should never go to a chain to begin with, but the Amco in Turnersville was a real pain to deal with. And my truck ended up breaking down 2 weeks after I got it back from them. So I just got it back today. So I got home, hurry up and ate some dinner, and here I am. But so what do you guys think about the whole thing with that they split this and they did a international edition? Base number 1. Base number 137. Lenticular 7. Now that they added stamps, I mean, I got to figure out how far I want to take it. Like, I want to get I'll get the base set eventually. I figure somebody like you, Adam, you know, I'll try and buy or trade some extras. Base number 86. Or, like I said, if there's still base spots available, you know, down the draft a little bit, I'll sneak in. Suad Faris. But since I don't collect the autos, the only thing I care about is there's a different insert. Wasn't it one of the inserts was different? Uh-oh. Base 33. I see who we got. And I know people aren't going to be happy. Base 105. But the parallel set, being that it's rarer than the gold set from Valerian Steel, this might be tough to do. Card 56, 13 of 75. Yeah, it was Denarius Burnder. Oh, sorry. Carice Van Houten with her big bold signature. Yeah, I saw whoever it was that posted that duel. That was huge. She was on to the other signature. Tormund, L26. Base 25. This card looks like it's... no, I guess not. Kind of looked like it was coming up in the corner. Base 87. Base 142. And our first duel, Jessica Henwick and Keisha Castle Hughes. So two of the Sand sisters. Alright, so now we're going to We're going to try and speed this up just a tiny bit. I noticed only 4 boxes in, so I'm not doing much better than if I opened a regular box. So we're going to keep sleeving for now. Base 71, base 138, parallel 17, 52 of 75, base 23. What's this? Roos? Oh, Stannis. Stephen Delane, Stannis Baratheon. I didn't do anything yet. I'm just along for the ride at the moment. If I were to tell you I don't even get a chance to breathe right now. I am just base 22. I'm so busy at work, and then second I come home, I'm coming right to do this stuff. Base 125. L9, base 72. Then I thought things were supposed to get easier when the kids got older, but we drive all over God's creation for my son. And Lucy Hayes, Lady Kitty Frey. You know what? I think I have them. Pretty sure I got season 1 foils from one of our group breaks. L20, Theon, base 29. I will take a look at that list you sent me, Liz, but I need. I know it's season 2 and season 3 when it comes to the foils, and then base 7. I think one of the other seasons I'm missing 1 card. Base 124. Second duel, John Bradley and Jim Broadbent. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't think I have my want list handy. I think it's in my my messenger bag. I just know you had sent me a list of a bunch of foils, and I know I needed a good portion of them. I just don't know if they were season 2 or season 3. Oh wow. Base 58. Base 113. Parallel 132. Base 48. I'm guessing we're good for an autograph relic in every case, it seems like. Tom Hopper. And in the breaks that I saw, I don't think I saw any that didn't have at least one. Uh-oh, that's what I get for not putting my phone on silent. L25, Melisandre, base 93, base 56, Base 120. Our third duel. They're all coming in a row. Gemma Whelan and Michael Feast. Oh, funny thing for you guys, just because if you find me fall asleep, I brought my iPad so you guys can keep trying to FaceTime me to wake me up. Base 64. Base 131. Come on. L13. Base 98. Sebastian Croft. Hopefully we'll be able to match that. Did he get it? I mean, with two, I guess you got one in each case. Did he get any sketches also? Let me hold. Let me turn my ringer off. I'm sorry. Base 27. Base 116. L20. Because some, but not every case is going to get a sketch in it. 11, but then well, Adam, you had gotten a sketch and one plate. Somebody got no sketches, but they got 2 plates. Tim McInerney. But the fact that, what is it, Cersei and Tyrion in the autograph relics, they're the two, I'm calling them common, but there's probably a ton of those, so you're probably going to get at least one autograph relic in every case. Parallel 25, base 40. You know, the fact that these, you said these fit in a little, that these will still fit in a standard top loader. I think this is a good, you know, thickness for a card. Base 10. You know, it's not flimsy like when you open up some of the base top stuff. Base 108. And Rory, the Hound. Right, it's not one, but it's listed, it's in that part of the checklist. Unless they fixed it and took it out. I'd say, I know you haven't seen it yet because I still have it here, but the CZX promos, I think they might be actually a little bit thicker than these. I don't think they'd fit in a standard top loader. Base 41. Base 117. Base 16. L28, Marjorie. And another duel. Aisling Franciosi and Wilf Scolding. Yeah, I saw you had said that. I don't know what you consider like bad damage, so I have really just barely been looking at the cards for, you know, in that aspect. I think in the duels, that's right. Exact. That's right, Chris. I couldn't remember, but I did, because I did put those promos in top loaders, and they were, yeah, they didn't fit in a standard. I'm trying to think. I remember looking at the duel checklist. That might be the second weakest duel. Doesn't Roger Allen and somebody in a duel, I would think, would probably be weaker. Base 89. Base 134. Oh. Looks like there's some, I don't know if it's bits from the cards. There's like little white pieces that are coming in some of these boxes. Parallel of card 109. Base of 8. Autograph, Stephen Delane. Stannis. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Base 92. Base 118. Whoops. L19. Jorah. Base 34. And our first stamp, S11. So at least we got Daenerys for our first stamp. And even that's probably no thicker than one of the base cards. Jeez, I already pretty much went through a pack of soft sleeves. Good thing I bought like 20 packs. Base 55. Base 101. L10. And base 12. Here's this Suad Fares again. The High Dothraki Priestess. Yeah, it would have been cool to have, you know, more than a duel. I mean, there's so many things you could do, especially when they have willing signers. I mean, you could do an entire, you know, you could have done a House Lannister. You could have had Cersei, Jaime, Tyrion, Tywin. Speaking of which, here's base 79 where Tyrion took the crossbow to his father on the throne. 147. Parallel of 104. Base 44. Autograph. Pilu Asback as Euron. I have no idea, Chris. I'll be honest with you. At minimum, I'm doing the 2 here. And we'll see how much I start to drag. I need another pack. You know what? Except for Bronn and the Hound, how many people really do you want to see inscriptions from? They're the ones you want. $77. 146. L4. 50. You know, I haven't looked up any of them. I wonder, same thing with, yeah, exactly. Ian Gelder. Here, this is thick. Let's see what we get. Is it going to just be a relic? Or is it going to have a signature on it? Base 76. Base 148. L24, the Hound. Base 51. And Peter Dinklage, Tyrion. So there's our auto relic for this case. Tell you, the one thing I got to tell you is it's so dark. I mean, the card is dark. The name is very faint. You know, the material that they took is black. So on camera, it doesn't show well at all. In hand, it's not bad. We'll put it in there. You know what's funny? I just got a notification. So if people make comments on some of the YouTube videos, like I got one a week or so ago, and it wasn't in English, so I don't even know what the guy said. But there's one guy, I guess he was watching a Star Wars break, and he doesn't know who Ray Park is. I mean, I would think if you see the card, it's got to have a picture of him in character. Base 38. Base 141. Lenticular number 5. This is the wildfire one. And 66. Autograph, Richard Rycroft. You know, I didn't keep... I'm going to go through the autographs real quick. I just want to pull the duels out. Because something I noticed, somebody had posted that they only got 7 duels in their case. And I thought that Rittenhouse had on their sell sheet a minimum of 8. Whoops. Base 46. $100. Parallel 87. $112. And Rosabelle Laurenti Sellers. This is not, there it goes. I'm wondering if this light is too close. One of these days I'm going to invest in like that, the things that look like an umbrella. I mean, I would think that they got to light up a room pretty good. $69, $110, L29, Joffrey, 4, and VR10 Tyrion again. Well, I guess my question would be the sketches. If it's not a character sketch, it's pretty much not a worthy spot. And it would have been nice if the sketches actually had Inflexions cardstock. Base 96. Base 133. Parallel 59. Base 91. Autograph Michael Feast. What do you think the parallels are going to settle at? I mean, I'm definitely not going to try and get both versions. Well, we're only halfway done, so I mean, we still have, this is box number 11, so we're just past the halfway point. So there's still a lot more packs to open. 68. 111. L19, 37. And Megan Parkinson. But like, say the golds for Valerian Steel, I don't even know what they're at right now. Yeah. She definitely looks like a happy person. I mean, I got, oh, crap. There's still one pack left, and I put the box away. I mean, geez, in the beginning, I was getting golds for, I think, less than 10 bucks. I don't know what they're at now. I mean, I think these look nicer than the gold Valerian Steel cards. Base 84. Base 149. Here's a stamp S6. It's got Ned Stark, L21, Sam, and base 20. There we go. Trying to figure out how easy or worth it it'll be to put together that parallel set. Well, on the stamps, oh, 1 second, let me, let's get these packs out. I mean, are those UK stamps? I mean, it's like a cameo in the corner. Oh, United Kingdom postage stamp. I guess somebody from the UK could chime in if maybe they're a new release of stamp, you know, or recent enough that they thought it'd be neat to put them on there. $49. $107. I'm not even going to wait on this autograph. Roger Allam. And there were Star Trek stamps in one of the 50th Captain's collection. Base 78. Parallel of 61. Yeah, they both feel the same. Base 18. Base 144. L33, Rob Stark. Base 32. Alright, I think this is one of the better ones. Peter Dinklage and Sybil Kikivi. I guess I don't care either way about the stamp cards. They don't bother me. 31, 150. Come on. The lenticular card likes to grab onto the card on top of it. L11. 17. And who is this? This is a really nice looking signature. Roxanne McKee as Doria. Signed it in gold. But I gotta tell you, it actually really looks nice. There it goes. I always heard that's the reason why you don't see very many BBC sets, is that the BBC is like impossible to deal with. This is box 13. Yeah, 13. '81, 143. Yeah. Harry Lloyd. Parallel of number 8. And 13. I know a lot of you had already posted in that other break, but earlier today I put up a break for one of the gold platinum sets that are numbered to 40. I checked before I came into this. I think it's half full already, and it's only been, 5 hours. 45, 145, L34 Ramsey, 80, and here's our first printing plate, card 66, and I think that's cyan. A little too light for black. Yeah, we'll make a new pile for those. And I wonder, is Westworld large enough, big enough of a show to warrant a card set? Because that's always been the downfall, is us, we're kind of sci-fi fantasy type nerds, we'll say, and I say that affectionately, but 43, I tell you what, I didn't open a lot of it, so I guess I'm partly to blame, but I loved Orphan Black. It's a phenomenal show, but they put it out, and Cryptozoic did an amazing job. That set was all, it had everything in it, yet I just didn't really, I just couldn't get into it, and then they ended up having to do premium for the rest of the cards they put out just to be able to use them. So there just wasn't a big enough of a reception. 82. Autograph. Owen Teal. Oh yeah, you have Anthony Hopkins. You have oh my god, the main bad guy. Can't think of his name. I can't think of anybody's names right now. That's killing me now. Ed Harris, thank you. And the one guy, the guy who's Felix in James Bond, he signed for James Bond. And the guy from the X-Men, I don't know if he's ever signed for anything. And the main female cowboy character, and then Thandie Newton. Yeah, that's a good point. We couldn't even do a break at Daredevil. $28. Couldn't get one to fill. 103. Parallel 130. 30. Autograph, Jessica Henwick. Was it Jessica Henwick? She actually won an Oscar for something. Thought I remember reading that somewhere. 36. I know it was one of the Sand sisters, and it wasn't the one with the long name. 126. L12. 73. Ben Crompton. The relic auto was, yep, Peter Dinklage. Thank you. $75. 104. Here's a dragon stamp. That's actually neat. I didn't realize. So they actually changed the border on this one because it's a larger stamp. S15. L23. Miss Sandy. I don't know why I can't remember how to pronounce her name. I just always forget. 85. What if we pulled the Daenerys, the Metal Artifacts Sketch Effects card? If I'm saying that all right. 88. 121. Mark Gaddis. L14. And 65. $47. 132. Parallel of 146. 54. I thought you were doing a full autograph set, or are you not considering the relics? And John Bradley. Could that possibly be our best single signed autograph so far? 67, 109, L35, Gendry, 15, and we did it. Roger Allam and Harry Lloyd. I think I would take the 2-guard duel over that one. So now that only makes 5, right? 1, 2, yeah. So if the sell sheet still holds true, 3 of these last 5 boxes should have a duel in it. So you sell it for a ton now, and then use the profits to go back and buy it a couple of months later and have money left over. $61, 127, 15 on the parallel, 26. Oh my! This has got it. This doesn't even look like a real signature. Holy cow! Look at this thing. Bella Ramsey. I mean, I loved her and I loved her character, but that signature is just. How many could she have possibly signed if every one of them is that neat? $59, 139, L15, 94, and Donald Sumter. $95, 130, L22, Davos, 6, and duel, Indira Varma, Rosabelle Laurenti Sellers. I need to get up because I'm just about out of soft sleeves already. I guess I wasn't thinking that I was going to need 1,000 of them just tonight. Gone through just about 200 of them, and all right, so that should last me for not even, that won't even last all 4 cases, but it'll get me through most of them. Hey, you know what? I got a question for you guys, especially since there's so many people watching. So you saw that I put up a break of one of the incentive sets, the ones numbered out of 40, the gold platinums. I'm not allowed, and I can't do it on the set. Yes, everything takes regular soft sleeves that I've had to put put in soft sleeves. The base cards, Adam Finding Time said that they fit in regular top loaders. So if through some other means, if I were to buy one of these sets just outright from Blowout, and same kind of a price where you just do, it's a $3,000 set divided by 150, and then I would tack on, you'd probably say $20 to cover the shipping it, and it's, I get, what do you call it, a RAS, right? What people call it now, 2 base card. Would you guys do that? Buy basically a lottery ticket to win one of those sets? 119. Parallel of 116. Just curious. 52. Is this Uncle Ben? No. Oh, who is this? Oh, Paul K. Thoros. So say, I mean, even if I just said $21, you know, but whatever you need to, also you got to cover PayPal. So I guess it'd be like, say, $22 a spot, right? $20 to cover the cost of, you know, the one card, basically, price of an entry, and then it's right. So, and then $1 to cover shipping. If you win, that just gets spread across all the spots. So PayPal fees on that, wouldn't that be 92 cents? 108. L3. My problem is that I'd have to shell $3,000 out of my own pocket in the hopes that I could do that. I don't have enough of a following on Facebook, and I barely do Twitter. 40. And Stasnair. Oops. Got to put it away, still have a pack here. No, I can. I just, when I say slow rolling something, I mean I slow roll it. 27. And that's it for that. So I just need to, I mean, like, I'm so many, like, I was gonna, my whole idea with the Facebook thing is I made it a closed group, so that way, you know, I couldn't just have any knucklehead go in there and start posting and stuff. And I mean, pretty much anybody that asks to join, I'm gonna let them join, as long as I know who they are to begin with, or if it's, you know, because it's only gonna be word of mouth. L30, Lady Stark, 11. But my whole idea is that every time I did a break, I was gonna, you know, post the images, give a little review on what I thought of the product, and then eventually, when there was enough people, I would, you know, do a what do you call it? I would do some breaks on there. Hey, VR11. Here's Denarius. It's a little shiny. I'm not sure exactly what kind of material that is. I mean, I think my biggest problem that I have, and this is, you know, this is just a me problem, is the people that do this, they do it for a living. So they're on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, constantly, and they're always, you know, doing all this stuff. This is just, I do this for fun, you know. I mean, I have a real job that right now, I mean, I'm, you know, not counting the hours I do here, I mean, I'm probably, hell, with my drive time, I'm probably doing 60 plus hours a week right now. Let's see. Why buy cases? These increase my odds of getting something if people. Yeah, definitely. 95. How far are you from Rehoboth? 130. Parallel of 27. Correct, Adam. I use AutoCAD. I work for a civil engineering and surveying company. Here's another Natalie Emmanuel. That's my only real experience in Delaware. I mean, I've driven through it to go to, Maryland or DC or whatever. But the last couple of years, we usually, right before school starts, we'll take the ferry, the Cape May Lewis ferry, and go to Rehoboth for a day or so and do all of our last minute school shopping. And there's a big go-kart place. 89. What's going on, EJ? So we'll 134. We'll go. The kids love to go do that. The go-karts. L6. Are you familiar? I take it you're familiar with AutoCAD, Adam, or do you use it yourself? 8. A little bit better here. Rob Callender, Clarenzo. Oh, maybe not. I was thinking of somebody else. Hey, well, probably the next time I'll be in AC will be when the Nationals there. Even though I don't really do sports cards, I just go there because it's there. 55. $101. Oh, okay, that's neat. See, I don't do 3D at all, so I never really needed it. L36, Roose Bolton. Base of 12. I mean, the closest thing we get to three-dimensional is we deal elevationally, just because of, topography. S8, we got here. Lady Tyrell. Yep. There's our stamp. That's our 4th stamp, so that probably it. Yeah, we use all the different the land desktop and civil 3D add-ons, but like I said, 3D, our version of 3D and your version of 3D are completely different. Hey, EJ, when you get a chance, no rush. But my phone had died last week, and I just got my new phone back up and running. So I lost your phone number. If you could shoot me a text, I can resave you as a contact. I don't know if you've tried texting me by chance over the last week, but I wouldn't have gotten it. Yeah, no, we're strictly civil, so it's all, matter of fact, what am I doing now? Besides doing residential stuff, doing a dollar store, actually, that's the first phase of a big shopping center. Base of 41, base of 117, parallel of card number 2, base of 16, and Ellie Kendrick. Base of 9. $114. I think we just got our first duplicate. L16. I didn't realize you can see through these lenticular cards. The white that they put on the back is pretty thin. Base of 53. Donald Sumter. I don't remember if the other one of this guy was gold or not. $70. You know, Adam, I actually taught my daughter the real basics of AutoCAD. 106. When we did the Philly show, she made my sign that I hung up. Gray Worm, L27. Base 42. And I'm going to say that this is probably the best single signed autograph we got. Michelle Fairley, Lady Stark. I mean, it's really, the basics are so easy. Pretty much teach anybody. I can pretty much teach anybody how to do it. This is box 20. I will unfortunately have to agree with Dave there that this has been a little underwhelming. I mean, we got a really nice sketch, but it's a scene sketch. It's not a character sketch. We did get, you know, a nice relic, but autograph-wise, they're pretty weak. 92. $118. Slightly better autograph, not as good as Lady Stark there. 34. Parallel of card 50. Michael Huisman. Come on. Doesn't want to focus. There it goes. No, the first case I knew was going to go slow. $24. $102. I got some bad news for you, Liz. L18. I'll tell you in 1 second here. 14. And Esme Bianco, however you pronounce it, as Roz, and she inscribed it Roz underneath. I know I saw it. Pretty sure that was you that posted you were looking to trade one of those in the break. And yeah, nothing special. 35. 128. L28 Marjorie. 90. This is our last base card. And Thomas Brody Sangster and Ellie Kendrick. And whatever, doesn't want to focus. Okay, that is it for the first case. So, quick rundown. And by the way, to answer what you just went by there, Heath, is that the parallel cards, I don't know if you came in late, but the parallel cards are 10 times nicer than the base cards. So, I really want to, I think I might have to do that set. Hopefully it won't kill me too much. Okay, so we had 3 relics, Cersei, Tyrion, and Daenerys. We had Tirso, Lynetta, a scene sketch. How much for pick number 1? Well, so, well, Dave's got, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize he posted that. 3 stamps. Lady Tyrell, I'm sorry, 4 stamps. Dragons, Ned Stark, and Daenerys. Our autograph relic was Tyrion. We did get a printing plate of card 66. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 duels. Thomas Brody Sangster, Ellie Kendrick, Indira Varma, Rosabelle Laurenti Sellers, Roger Allam, Harry Lloyd, Jessica Henwick, Keisha Castle Hughes, John Bradley, and Jim Broadbent. That's actually not a bad one. Gemma Whelan, Michael Feast, Aisling Franciosi, Wolf Scolding. You know what? There is an 8th one. It must still be in the other stack. I must have missed it when I was going through it. Because the best duel that we got. Michael Heisman, Michelle Fairley. Let's see, I'm pulling him out. Ellie Kendrick, Rob Callender, Natalie Emanuel. I'm pulling her out too, only because Stas Nair. What was this guy's name? Paul K. Yeah, so we did get a double. Donald Sumter. I'm sorry. Bella Ramsey has got to be the cleanest signature I have ever seen on a card. That's beautiful. It really is. John Bradley was good. Mark Gaddis, Ben Crompton, Jessica Henwick, Owen Teal, Harry Lloyd. Another beautiful signature was, what was her name? Roxanne McKee. Here it is. Peter Dinklage and Sybil Kikili duel. I think that's actually a pretty good one. Roger Allam, Megan Parkinson, Michael Feast. Wait a minute, didn't I say Michael Feast a little minute ago? Maybe, it was in the duel probably. The Rosabelle, whatever. Ian Gilder, Pilo, Asback, Soid, Ferres. We got her twice, but they're 2 different versions. Stephen Delane, Rory McCann, so that's good. Tim McInerney, Sebastian Croft, Tom Hopper, Lucy Hayes, Stephen Delane, 2 different versions. Carice Van Houten, Suad Ferres, Gethin Anthony, Joe Dempsey, so that's a decent one. Gemma Whelan. Okay, so the Natalie Emanuel, they're 2 different versions, so they're good. There's another Esme Bianca, which she's 2 different ones. Brendan Cowell, Ben Crompton, 2 different versions. And Richard Rycroft. Okay, so it's not a bad break, but it's nothing, nothing that blows our socks off. Everybody's still hunting the Amelia Clark autographed relic. So I'm going to stop this video so I can save it and get it posted up in the break, and I will be back for case 2. So figure it's about 5-10 minutes at the most. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can continue our conversations.